let's take a tour of the My Drive section of Your Way. My Drive is the archive or portfolio of all of the outputs the Your Way tools have created for you. So let's start up here at the top. The first column is the content title, so that's the name that you give the content output. So be mindful of the title you give it so that you can search for it later. The used tool is just a nice hyperlink to the tool that you use to create the output in case you ever want to click on it and go right to that tool. Class is blank unless you used one of the classes from the class selector, so your customized classes that you've created. And then over here you see the documents, and these are any of those linked resources that you've used in the tool to create additional resources for that output. So let's go ahead and take a look at this summer break documents. So this is the original output from the tool, and then I added on 2 additional resources that are associated with that. So they're all linked together. If you ever forget what they are, you can come over here. You can edit. You can just open it up and edit it from there. You could preview. I like to use this because sometimes I think the more outputs I get, the more I'll kind of forget. So this is a quick preview to remind you what you've created. And then you can also delete any of the outputs if you want to just clean up your drive. So that's what's in here under the documents. Now let's take a look up here at how you can sort things. So, you can hear default is by recent. I like that. Or if you are using, specific naming conventions over here, you could filter by A to Z, Z to A. And then we have the different filters up here. You could select one of these. I'll show you with the group. What that does is it filters only the outputs that have these linked documents associated with them. And let's then go up here. Now the search feature, again, you could search by the output name or you could search by a specific tool. So let's say I use the lesson plan adaptation tool a lot. If I search by that, then I can scroll through and look at just the outputs that I've created from that tool. And the last thing I wanted to show you here, and this is for those of you that are tool creators out there, or if you're uploading any documents to a tool. This is just an archive of the documents that you've pulled in to help either create a tool or inform a tool's output. So those are all here for you too. All right, so that is a tour of the My Drive section of Your Way.